Hi there! So, it's been a while since I've done an actual YouTube video, and I decided that I'm going to do more weekly stuff. Won't say why just yet, but I will be doing weekly stuff, most likely Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, whenever I have time. I will have a lot of time very soon. But I just wanted to do this because a friend of mine had realized that I don't have anywhere where I really describe the kind of readings that I do. And so I decided I'll make like a weekly, this is how I do this type of reading. Because on my Twitter, I have a bunch of different readings available. And I decided maybe I should kind of give sample showcase of how those readings work. And to be honest with you, most of those readings are very simple. I will do, for today, is going to be a love reading sample. Only because that is my most requested type of reading. I think it's, for some readers, the most requested type of reading, period, but especially for me, that is mostly what people come to me for, because apparently I'm very, very accurate. That's mostly what I've been hearing. But just to let you know, I'm not going to actually show you what the spread looks like, because sometimes I alternate the spread. The spread is really not, to me, that important how it looks. It's more important that the message is getting across. To you, it might matter. I will post on my Twitter just in case the type of spreads that I use. I'll put some sample spreads up. But generally, I want to let you know what kind of love reading I do. And basically what I do is, after I've seen that the payment's been complete, obviously, all I need is you and your person's initials. I only ask about you and your person. I do not do third-party situations. I don't do exes. I don't do, you can't ask for more than one person in a single reading. That's not what I do. You're asking me to channel two different energies, which is you and your person. So I only do you and your person. And so the energy that I channel is usually from your person, how they feel about you. So the first question that I always ask is, what does your person feel towards you, or what are your person's feelings towards you, to be exact. And usually I do a spread that's, the top row is 7 cards, and that will tell you how your person's feeling about you and what they plan on doing with that. And then the intentions is also what I ask. The bottom row is going to be, what are your person's intentions towards you. But I'm going to break that down pretty slowly, because I feel like I have 10 minutes to do this, and there's no point in rushing an explanation. But I think it's pretty fair to only ask those questions, because normally the people who come to me for love readings are asking about someone that they are not in a connection with, or someone that they were in a connection with, or someone that they are in a connection with, but they have questions that they're not sure about asking their person directly. I know that seems a bit odd, but it makes sense for some people's situations. Some people have very particular situations where they're in a connection they're just not sure about, and communication is not easy. So, of course, in times of need, you just would ask a tarot reader, because sometimes spirit has better answers for you than you have for yourself. It's okay. Sometimes it happens. That's what the readers are here for. We're here to help you understand yourself and your situation better. So anyways, I'm cutting the deck and splitting it a bunch of times, because when I do love readings, I like to make sure that I'm getting the best answer possible. I keep getting the devil card at the bottom. That's very interesting. So the question I generally ask first is it's what are your person's feelings towards you? And so I'm doing this as a general collective message to see how this person feels about you. So this can apply to some of you. It might not resonate to all of you, but the cards that fell out were the World, Ten of Swords, and Death. So for some of you this might apply, but your person feels like you really helped them notice some pain that they were going through before you. They realized that their life kind of sucked before you, and that they really have to make some changes in their life. I'm going to pull out 4 more cards on this. 3 of Pentacles. So your person definitely feels like you're a person that helps them see that they can have better, and so they want to have better, but with you. They want to kind of collaborate. That's what 3 of Pentacles usually means. They want to collaborate on this connection, but they're not really sure how, because they're still ending cycles. 7 of Wands. So they feel like they're dealing with a lot right now. So your person, if this applies to you, if this resonates, your person definitely feels let me just show you the cards real quick. So the World, Ten of Swords, you had Death, Three of Pentacles underneath that, and then you had Seven of Wands. So your person's definitely feeling like they have to deal with their own stuff right now before they can come towards you, but you definitely helped them realize that. That's how they feel about you. What your person feels towards you is that you definitely helped them see that they had some things that they needed to fix, and maybe they were a bit stubborn about it. Two of Cups. That's a really rare card to get in a love reading, actually. So it's a soulmate connection. So your person definitely saw you as a soulmate. They definitely saw you as a person that could help them realize that they've been suffering too much and that they need to stop some things. They need to stop maybe some bad habits your person's having. And then the last card is going to be Nine of Swords. So this person, they realize, yeah, they have a lot of burdens and that they want to figure them out before they approach you. That's your person's feelings towards you. Your person feels towards you that you are somebody who can help them realize what they can do differently and how they can improve their own life. It's actually a really good reading, even though we got a lot of those swords cards. Those swords cards are pretty negative in some people's eyes, but to me, this Ten of Swords and Nine of Swords is more, it's not so much just burdens, but it's stopping points where you have to stop and say to yourself, do I really have to suffer this much? So let me move these cards up. Don't really have a good space to film and to set up cards, unfortunately, not yet anyway. But I'm going to try and do this as easy as possible. So the second question that I always ask in these love readings, how is your person feeling about, what are their intentions towards you, basically? I can't talk today, even though I have all my placements, or my fortune is in the 3rd house. It's crazy. But I usually just ask, like, what are your person's intentions towards you? They have all these feelings of, like, feeling like you've basically changed their mind about a lot of the pain that they've been through and realizing that they don't have to face it alone. And maybe they've been a bit like overly defensive about the connection itself, but they definitely see that you're their soulmate and they don't have to suffer alone anymore. It's very interesting. Hopefully that resonates for some of you. So your person's intentions towards you, definitely future planning. They're planning on coming towards you in the future. That's one of their intention cards. But let's see if it's anytime soon. 5 of Wands. So yeah, they're still struggling a lot internally, even about coming towards you. They might be struggling about their own personal lives, but they also might be struggling about coming towards you. We have Knight of Wands, the Tower. Oh goodness. And then we have Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor. So this might even be a Divine Masculine situation. And then, dropped it. 8 of Wands. It's a good card. So that means that they're very hopeful about the outcome. They're trying to rush this situation because they really see the future and the truth of the connection, but they're really struggling internally and they really just want to get a go on it. They really want to move ahead. But this Tower card here means that they're going through an awakening right now, or that they have already been through one. But I'm guessing that they're going through one right now. They're going through a spiritual awakening that's going to turn them into this hopeful emperor that's going to make them realize, I gotta move fast. I gotta move in on this connection or else I'm going to lose it. Not really necessarily lose it, but they don't want to lose a chance with you. So definitely the overall message for this reading is that if this resonates for you, your person kind of upon meeting you realize that they don't have to suffer anymore. They did realize that they were suffering before you, and they realized that you are a soulmate to them. They realized that your person realized that you helped them through their pain. You helped them through all this anguish that they've been going through. You lessened their burdens. That 10 of Swords became a 9 of Swords. Even though you technically only lessened it for them 10%. 10% is better than 0%. You definitely helped a lot. And you made them realize they have to put a stop to a lot of cycles that are hurting them. And because they realized that, their intentions towards you, towards the future with you, involves an awakening. So I definitely see this might even be a twin flame situation. I don't know. I don't usually do twin flame readings. I'm just saying that there's a potential for that in this particular reading. But your person's definitely realizing that you are the truth to them. You are the person that's helped them through their pain. And I think that's really wonderful. I think that's a really good reading. But that's generally how my love readings go. Hopefully you book with me soon. If not, that's okay. Thank you.